It is Sunday again. I like doing this on Sunday mornings. It's the 15th of October, and you're on Small Town Network.
That's John Evans. I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm Howard Howell. I'm back for the attack.
He's back. Welcome to Community News, a busy episode. But you got to stick around. This is going to be one that you'll want to share with your friends and family and everybody that you know on Facebook, because this week we are covering a plethora of Halloween things to do.
Because nobody has enough candy.
Exactly.
And you're going to find out where it's all at.
It basically is 2 weeks upcoming of candy.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. We have all of your Halloween things to do. But first, got to mention something we've been bringing up. If you have information about these...
Yeah, look at those jerseys. If you know what year those were, let us know. If you know who wore those jerseys on the field, let us know. I want to get those back to the guys that wore them.
Yeah, so if you recognize that style, can tell us what year they're from, shoot us a message. And the ultimate goal is to get those back to their owners, or at least the owner's family. Yeah. So check that out. As you know, you probably don't know, but John went on a little Bavarian adventure, and here's some.
Yeah, we went down. It was fall break, so we took a trip down to Helen, Georgia, and for Oktoberfest. And do yourself a favor and go. Don't go on the weekends; it's too crowded. But during the week, if you got some time, like a fall break, get down there and see it. I mean, the food's great. Downtown is just beautiful. It's wherever hotel you're staying at, you can walk everywhere. So just park your car and walk around.
And if you haven't been there, the whole town is Bavarian.
Yeah,
if you hadn't noticed,
it was an old little logging village, and back in the 70s, the logging was playing out, and they said, what are we going to do? They decided to turn it into a Bavarian village. They got Fest Hall, that is just a wonderful place where you're kind of forced to talk to people, because you're there with everybody. They got concessions on both ends of the hall and great food. And if you want to take a little road trip, there's a town called Cornelia, and there's a Midtown Grill there. And if you go to the Midtown Grill and you get the Clarksville burger, it starts out with a bun and then goes jalapenos, a burger patty, pimento cheese, bacon, and strawberry jam all on a burger, and it's the greatest thing you've ever had in your life. So get over there and get one of those too.
And it's got to be busy this time of year. I'd say Oktoberfest has got to be a popular time.
It is.
Another thing we wanted to share with you, if you missed it yesterday, John actually snagged a picture. I went out and looked like an idiot at it.
Yeah, you can't look at it with your naked eyes.
God, that's bright.
Or you won't look at anything else. That'll be the last thing you see.
And I thought I missed it, but I think I saw it, because it was just, all I remember is it was so god-awful bright. I was like, gosh darn, but I had no way to look. I still had the lens covers I made for the camera
from the real Eclipse a few years back, and it was a little bit dirty, so it's fuzzy bit. But
the great thing is, you said we got another one coming
up in April. We'll do more on that when the time comes, and we'll get some reminders, and maybe we'll get some glasses so we can give those out.
Again, and we forget to mention this, but go to our main page, like, follow, and share. It's so imperative that you do this, especially now, because you can share all this Halloween stuff and things to do. So I forgot to mention that, but with no further ado, we are going to go to Mr. John, who brings us things to do.
Yep. Over at Evans Financial, right across the street from the park. What used to be the park still is the park, or gazebo, or whatever you want to call it. We got so much to do, I'm not going to run through all of it, but just, hey, come see me for anything you got. We do all sorts of insurances. We primarily do investments for you. So come see me, bring me those statements, your old 401ks, you're thinking about putting a grandkid in college or something, I can help you do all that stuff. Come see me.
Yeah, call that number on the screen there. Mm-hmm. And again, we are heading into things to do, and this is a big things to do, especially, there it is, because of the Halloween. And again, if you are making your plans, you need to be watching this episode, because we've included dang near anything we could find.
Any and all.
Yeah, so to kick it off first,
it kind of feels like, in October, 16th and 62, I was just a few months old. We had the Cuban Missile Crisis, so you can't blame this one on me.
No.
But we got the same kind of feel today. There's something going on
Yeah.
all over the world. It seems like we're in a crisis right now, but that one was a scary one. That could have potentially
Yeah.
started the Third World War, and I don't know that we would have survived that.
Yeah,
So.
and who knows if we'll be practicing getting under our desks again soon.
I know. I wish we had a president like Kennedy now, but we don't. So
Yeah. So,
I'll just leave it at that.
important day in history. Also on Monday.
Monday, we got the Marching Band Festival in Midway High School out on the football field. So, and it costs you a piece of canned food to get in.
Yeah, for a good cause there. So go check that
Absolutely.
out. I remember this one from last year.
Mr. Smith goes to Washington. We need more people like that in Washington right now. It seems like we got the wrong kind of people. Even, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. We got
real.
too many of the wrong kind of people. And we were
Dysfunctional.
talking when we're doing the run through. We were talking about how proud I am of people like Tim Burchett, up there in Knoxville. And I wish we had that sort of representation, but we don't. I don't know where Flashman was on that whole
It
situation.
was so funny
but,
because so many people have been talking. They want him to be the Speaker of the House.
Oh, I'd love to see.
That would be awesome.
I'd love to see
Tim
him in the
Burchett is
Senate.
cool. Yeah,
I'd love to see him in the Senate.
met him numerous times. He's a super cool guy. But yeah, significant day in
But
history.
a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
As always.
Yeah, they're bluegrass jamming over there at the Bradbury Community Club, and it always costs you $2 to get in. But for that $2, you can play as well as watch.
Yeah, and kicking off the Bigfoot Festival at the Palace Theater.
When I saw this, I thought it was Willard Mead and the Hendersons, but it's loosely about the lost story of Willard Mead. It's the Bigfoot Festival has Harry and the Hendersons at
Yeah.
7 Central Time in Crossville.
Great little family movie. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen it, love that movie. And another significant day. This is scary.
Yeah, we bought Alaska from Russia.
And now he wants it back.
Yeah, they probably want it back. They didn't know it had all the oil and the gold and stuff in there, and we bought it for $7.2 million, and then we've taken
What a
billions
deal.
out of there. Yeah, it was a great deal.
Yeah.
They called it Seward's Folly at the time because they thought that's worthless.
Yeah, we
What are
bought a
doing?
bunch of pine trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. But significant day, and
deal.
as always, not sure who.
But they get Food Truck Wednesdays in Harriman, and it runs from 11 a.m. to 2.
Yeah, check their page out. They post it usually Monday or Tuesday. The Halloween movie series.
Yep, and this week is The Thing, The Village, and Monster House.
Yeah, go check that out. Palace Theater in Crossville. Farmers Market still
In
going
Oak
on.
Ridge at the Preserve.
Now it's frozen vegetables.
Yep. Bags of peas.
It's just cold.
So that's 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Preserve in Oak Ridge.
Check it out. Our faithful viewers, literally.
Yep, over there at the First Presbyterian Church in Rockwood, they're always doing something. But this Wednesday, and I think every Wednesday for
Yep.
the foreseeable future, they've got dinner and Bible study.
Yeah, I think it ends in the winter or something. We always miss it.
Yeah.
But we like to let you know about it all year long.
Yeah.
And then Halloween continues.
Yeah, Halloween slime family workshop. I guess they're going to teach how to make slime.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep,
It's
but
a neat
that's
little-
in the Kingston Park and Rec. Is doing that at 5:30 to 7 on
Yeah.
Wednesday the 18th.
Yeah, go check that out. And then the Pumpkin Patch in Oak Ridge.
And that is, well, for the next 2 weeks. It's
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
And that's over there at 104 Lafayette Drive in Oak Ridge.
Yeah, Saturday is the only day that has extended hours, so check that out. Another significant day in history.
Yep. In 1781, British forces surrendered to George Washington there at Yorktown.
Yeah, ending the U.S. Revolutionary War. We told you about this one last week, but it's here.
Yeah, the NAACP of Oak Ridge and Anderson counties having an opportunity expo from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. over at 101 School Street in Clinton.
Yeah, go check that out. And another trunk or treat.
In Sycamore Trace Senior Living, it's from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So you got 1 hour to grab up all the candy you can, and that's at 1098 Bradford Way in Kingston.
And your deadline is here.
Yep, and I'm rooting for Christmas.
Yeah.
The theme, yeah, they're wanting a theme for their Christmas parade. I'm sticking with Christmas.
That's a solid vote right there. So
but you've got till the 20th.
Friday,
get your vote in.
Get it in. It has to be physically in there by Friday.
And I'd say if you vote for 4th of July, you'll be the only one that does that.
Yeah. But Christmas is a big winner.
Yeah, I think Christmas is going to win.
And the carnival is coming.
The Christian Academy of the Cumberlands is having their fall carnival. It's their 6th one. And
Yep.
it runs from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the 20th.
Central
Yeah,
time.
that's Central time.
Yeah, I forgot to put that on the graphic. And then Fall Festival for the horses.
Yep, the KO Stables in Kingston from 4 to 8, and that's on the 20th.
Yeah,
They'll have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, candy, haunted trail, so much more. Check that out.
Pony rides and everything.
Speaking of Oktoberfest,
Cross is having theirs on the 20th and the 21st from 11:30 to 9 p.m. Central. I guess they'll have about the same stuff they had over at Fest Hall. They're probably going to have some good music and some German food and probably some beverages.
This one is advertised all over Crossville, but it's considered Knoxville. But very cool. Trick or treating in the cave.
Yeah, Cherokee Caverns. I didn't know anything about
I didn't
that.
either.
Somebody let us know exactly what that is, but they're going to have Trick or Treat in the Cave Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and that's this weekend and next weekend.
Very cool. I even saw that one of the days, you'll have to check out their website, they have the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters is going to be there, so that would be cool.
Was that the car?
The car, yeah. And then the Murder at the Masquerade.
That's down there at the Tennessee Valley Theater in Spring City. It's October 20th, 21st, and 27th.
Yeah, check that out at 7 p.m. And then Naramar Farms continues.
They're continuing their pumpkin patch and corn maze over there in Kingston, and it's going to run through the 29th.
Yeah, check
on
that
Saturday
out.
and Sundays.
Terror at the Temperance.
Terror at the Temperance is going to be a haunted house there, and that's 6 to 10. Well, you see the dates there, but it's quite a few.
Yeah,
20th, 21st, 27th, and 28th. Costs you $10 to get in, and it's for a good cause as well.
Yeah, brought to you by the Harriman Fire Department. So check that out. And then cool Spooky Town. That's a big one. A little bit further away, but it's a big one.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good over there. Costs you $12 to get in, but every weekend in October they got trick or treat and corn maze, play areas, bounce houses, and looks like you got food trucks and all good kind of stuff there. But yeah, that's supposed to be a real big one.
Huge. Check out their website. It's off the hook what they've got there. And then don't forget the Hauntings of the Cornstalks.
Ooh, I think that's a walking tour of Haunted Harriman, and that's the 20th and 21st.
Yeah, check that out. And then a fall festival at St. Mary's.
And that's in St. Mary's Church in Oak Ridge, and that's Friday at 5 and Saturday at 4.
Yeah, go check that out. And then right here in Rockwood, the events continue.
Kofer's Garage, this week it's going to be John Riggins Duo and the Mack Truck, and it's Friday, I guess.
Yeah, and Thursday's
on the
karaoke.
19th.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be watching the Vols play Bama.
I'd say you'd be watching that game.
I'll be watching it too, being a Bama fan. It's going to
Yeah.
be a scary game for us this year. Because Vols beat us last year, and even though we're ranked above them, I think.
Well, the Vols will have to look better than they did yesterday to win that game, I
Well,
think.
if you watch Bama, they didn't look that good either.
But yeah,
it's going to be a good game.
So yeah, either way. Then Cumberland County's Farmers Market.
Yeah, and these are Central Time, 6:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the community complex.
And then Harriman's got a Jeep rally.
Jeep Rowdy, and is that a trunk or treat event as well? No, that's coming up.
Yeah.
There are food trucks, vendors, live music, all kind of stuff, but that's on the 21st.
And then we talked about the movie, but they've got a festival for it. It's very cool.
Yeah, the October Sky Festival in Oliver Springs from 10 a.m. to 4 on the 21st.
And then the Bigfoot event continues.
And the Willard event there, Upper Cumberland Willard Mead Festival, is gates open at 9 a.m. and that's Central Time. $5 to get in, and that's at the community complex as well.
And they do so many different activities, fun for the whole family, so check that out. And then the stage show is back.
Yep, at the Bradbury, and it's $3 to get in, costs you an extra buck because they're on the stage. but you can still play too for that same money.
Yeah, now this one is for the big kids. You're not going to want to take your little tiny kids. They will change their lives forever.
We did one of those with Tom in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge one time, and he said, "No, I can handle it." And boy, the zombies run him right out of there.
Yeah, this is a scary one.
But yeah, if you're into getting scared, this is supposed to be pretty scary.
Yeah.
And they're doing that on the 21st, 28th, and 31st.
Yeah, I got
at Deadwood
two
Farms.
different things. They got the Trail of Dark Magic, which is like a hiking little scary tour, and then they got the Deadwood Farms tour. You can get both of those for $8, or individually you can get them for like $5 a piece. So
And that's a really good price for a professionally done haunted
But
house.
it is supposed to be very spooky. They're in the early stages of this, but if it works out, they said they're going to keep growing. So check that out. And then for the family,
Yep. They're having I guess a costume parade.
it's a costume parade and then the movie. Yeah.
And then the movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas, it's one of Tom's favorites.
Yeah.
I just never really got into it, but at the Princess Theater in Hammond, they're showing that at 7 p.m. on the 21st.
And then right back here in Rockwood.
Haunted Ropes
Yeah.
at the John Knox Center. It's at 591 Rockwood Ferry Road in Rockwood here. $15 to get in, and that's going to be more of a fun thing for your kids.
Yeah, and they've got a cheaper package. I think it's like $10, but you don't get lunch. But honestly, your best bargain is just pay that $15. It's only like $5 more, and you get
Get it all.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check that out in Rockwood. And if you feel like running that candy off,
Yeah, on the 21st, Hammond's got a 5K and a 10K downtown.
yeah, check it out. And some new info from the Kingston Lakeside Farmers Market.
Yeah, we noticed they got new graphics.
Yeah.
And as always, it's Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12. But they got beef, lamb, and chicken. I didn't know they had meat.
I didn't either.
And if it's locally grown,
That's great.
Yeah, it'd be worth checking out.
Yeah. So check that out. And again, if you go, send us pictures.
Yeah.
The Terror at the Temperance, this is a continuation of that, shows all the dates.
Yep.
They had another graphic, so I wanted to share that as well. Done by the fire department there. And this final weekend.
Yeah, the last weekend for the Medieval Fair, and it's 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at 550 Fisk Road in Hammond.
Yeah, they do a great job. They go all out.
They do. I mean, even the vendors are dressed in medieval costumes and
Yeah.
stuff, so it's really cool.
Circle R Farms. That's
Up there on the mountain, Circle R Farms, they're continuing their corn maze, and they're doing that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday next week.
yeah. And then on this date,
Thomas Edison perfects the light bulb.
Yeah.
And, well, people that worked for him did.
yeah, and that's one of them big plasma balls where the lightning shoots and stuff. I'm not sure he invented that, but that's what that looks like. And then I threw this on there. Howard said he might get some pictures.
I'll
but
try to get some pictures of that.
if you haven't checked it out, and I might even gratuitously make them some sponsors of some events for some
We
stuff.
drove through it the other day.
But it
and-
is big.
Yeah, and it's really nice. If you're down that way, just drive through.
Yeah, go check it out. And again, we might bring you some more pixtures. I just wanted to share that because I thought that was cool, and it shows you all their campsites and stuff like that. I had to send to school news. Don't have a Rockwood report from Rockwood High School this week, but we will next week. They just got off a fall break, so they weren't there on Friday.
But the Spotted Frog Cafe is sponsoring that, and I tell you
Yeah.
what, they got some good stuff in there. They got that boba tea. Some people go off. I don't know what it is.
And I've seen they got like waffle cones for ice cream.
Their ice cream is really, really good.
Really sad to lose Live and Let Live, our ice cream little shop.
Yeah.
But kind of nice that we got a little bit of a replacement, at least to get your cold treats.
And they got some regular food too. They got hot dogs and stuff. So
So definitely go in and see them and tell them you heard about it here on the Small Town Network.
Yep.
There is your first semester dates. Right now we're looking at Thanksgiving as the next, and then Christmas.
I don't know where the year's going.
I mean, it's almost the end of the first semester already. If you're making your spring break plans, there's your important second semester dates, all your in-service dates and testing dates. And there is your lunch menu. Starting out with chicken sandwiches tomorrow, spaghetti crispito, remember those? I don't either. Chicken tender and pizza.
Pizza Fridays.
And then Ridgeview.
They're doing their food pantry, and that's 4:30 to 6:30 here at Pump House Road on the 17th.
And only one game this week for Rockwood.
We're playing at Oakdale at 7:30.
And then again, if you want to get your fix of Rockwood High School journalism class, Mrs. Clement's journalism class, check them out on Spotify. Look for Tiger Talk Podcast on Spotify. And there you see the Rockwood Rams football and cheer schedule wrapping it up. We heard them cheering last night. It was loud over there. But yeah, so that wraps up our school news. And that actually heads us into weather, which is brought to you by Ken and Mary March.
Yeah, over there at Shape Up in what we like to call Shape Up Plaza with big lots and Tractor Supply, and they've got a little bit of everything. They got aerobics classes, they got free weights, they got cardio machines. So the good thing is too, and remember those desk hours, if you get over there doing those hours and you're an older person with a Medicare Advantage or Medicare supplement plan, there's a really, really good chance that that plan will pay for your membership dues.
Yeah.
So get over and talk to Ken and Mary, get healthy and do it for free.
Yeah, and again, have to thank WVLT Channel 8. Of course, that's my my main gig during the days, but I appreciate them, and especially Heather Haley, Ben Cathy, and all of the First Alert weather crew. Got a neat video this week. There's a lot of folklore about winter and how the winter will be and how the snows will be. And meteorologist Ben Cathy, Emmy award-winning meteorologist
Yes,
Ben Cathy, he is going to tell you about that folklore and tell you about what the folklore is saying for this upcoming winter. So let's check it out.
Hey guys, Ben here. We're going to go from Scott's world, the world of cameras, and by the way, super talented photographer, to my world, the world of weather, specifically winter weather. So let's take a look. Watch your step here, Scott. We've got Will, we've got Brittany, and we're looking at the world of winter. What do we use to predict it? Well, sometimes it's fun to use weather lore, old wives' tales. This is the fogs in August. Basically, the thought is the number of fogs we had in the month of August could predict the number of snows come winter. So let's break it down for you. We had 15 in the month of August. 3 were pretty dense, and in previous years, it did a pretty good job of matching up at least the number of times that we had snowfall. 3 significant fogs. Will it be 3 significant snows? We only average about 4.5 inches. Let's talk about the woolly worms, right? If there's more black than brownish orange, that would mean a harsher, colder winter. If there's more brown, that would mean it's a little more mild. My job would be a little easier. Well, so far, what have we seen? Everything. All black, all brown, all orange, some a little black, some a little brown. That's why you got the First Alert weather team to make a real forecast for you. Hey, for Small Town Network, I'm meteorologist Ben Cathy.
Yeah, got to thank Ben Cathy for doing that.
Really cool.
Yeah, really appreciate him doing that. So that's interesting to know about the folklore.
Take a picture of a woolly worm and send it to us.
Yeah. So send your woolly worm in. We'll see how that all works out. Hey, but that heads us to the weather wall with Big Howard. There
Hey.
he is. Oops, and it just fell asleep back there.
Goes.
There it goes.
But I'm no meteorologist, but yeah, I'll just present what's on the screen.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. And I don't want to hear nobody complain about the heat this week, because you need to be drinking coffee, hot chocolate, and pumpkin spice, right? That's
right.
That's right. So all this week we got partly cloudy skies, but you know, if we get to Saturday, we got the ball game coming up, and Friday a little shaky on the scattered storms and whatnot, but yet we got a nice 60 to 70 degree weather during the week and low 40s to 50s at night, and our local radar shows we are got kind of clear right down there, so we're pretty good. We're pretty good for the week, and that's all I got for today.
There he goes. He's gone again. And again, have to thank WBLT Channel 8, and especially again Ben Cathy. Thanks for that awesome video. That's interesting. I love that kind of stuff, and Ben is so cool to bring that to us. So don't forget, download the 2 apps, the weather app and the news app, and both of those can be trimmed to your location.
Yes.
So if there's traffic or anything like that, or school closing, it's going to be that time of year where schools will be getting delayed and all that stuff. You can set your app up, and it'll tell you when your kid's school is closed, delayed, or anything like that. So that heads us into other interests. This is, again, other stuff going on, not this week, but the following week, brought to you by Country Tonight Theater. Again, you don't have much time left. It's almost the end of October, And then beginning of November, they start their Christmas show. Tracy Bird coming up. Awesome concert for their celebrity concert series. Go to countrytonightpf.com. Check out that schedule. And then again, don't forget, it will be the Christmas show starting in November. So check that out. Here we go into other interests, and especially our Halloween spooky things to do. And again, this is not the stuff this week. This is the stuff the following week, but this is Halloween week. So you will actually, it's not really Halloween week, but it falls real close. But basically, it's Halloween weekend.
Yep.
Because Halloween falls on a weekday. So, kicking it off first.
City of Harriman.
The new date.
Harriman Utility Board is doing a trick and treat from 5 to 8 on Rome Street on the 24th.
Yeah, go check that out. And
Also on the 24th, Rome State's having their trunk or treat. We've been to that a couple times. That's a nice one at the student parking lot B, 5:30 to 7:30.
and it continues.
27th and through the 29th.
Yeah.
Halloween at the campsite. That's down there at the Rockwood Marina and RV Park.
Yep.
And they got everything. They got slime stores, pumpkin painting stores by the stories. Jeez.
That's right. I think I ruined it because I think I misspelled the Friday one. I kind of set you up for that. Hold on.
It's okay.
I'll fix it. Hold on.
I think they get the picture that
Who thought that one letter changed everything?
it does. Well,
It does.
It tells you that I'm reading and not thinking. But they got
I don't know why you don't memorize all these.
No, maybe not. And it's they got blueberry pancakes for breakfast for $5.
Yeah, again, go check it out.
The 29th.
New to the neighborhood, to Rockwood Marina and
We drove
Resort.
through that, and it's really cool. And so go down and see that.
Yeah, very cool. And again, candy continues.
Yeah, more candy at the Plateau Christian Church at 5:30 in Central Time, and at Bob Follett Loop in Crossville.
Yeah, and then one of the few non-candy related.
They're having a tax swap at the Diamond J Ranch. They do need vendors. It's 10 by 10 space, costs $15. So reserve a spot, give them a call.
Yeah, check that out. And then Jeepsters Creepsters.
This is the one I was thinking.
This is, yeah.
The Harriman Jeep thing, but this is a Jeep rally down there in Spring City, and they're doing trunk or treat at the same time from
Yeah.
5 p.m. to 8:30
With
on
Jeeps.
the 28th.
Love it. That's so cool. And then the Fall Street Festival.
Kingston's having their street festival, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the 28th.
Yeah, check it out. And then back to Crossville.
Crossville's killing it again
Yeah.
on Main Street, and it's they're doing their trick or treating on the 28th.
Yeah, and I made it bigger so you could see, but that whole downtown area is participating. Look how cool that is.
Yeah.
So go check that out. Again, they're killing it. And then bringing it back to Midtown.
Trunk or treat at Midtown Auto, and it's 2815 Rome State Highway from 5 to 9.
Yeah, bounce houses and everything.
Of course, it's candy, of course.
Yeah.
Jeez, candy everywhere.
And then more candy.
Trunk or treating at Southwest, excuse me.
Easy for you to say.
Easy for me to say, but that's in Kingston from 6 to 8. on
Yeah,
the
Fort
29th.
Southwest Point.
Yeah.
Beautiful area up there. Go check that out. And more candy.
Lake Tansy Thunderbird Trunk or Treat, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time on the 31st.
And again, more candy.
More candy at the Grove, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. in Dayton.
We should have sponsored this by like Roane County Dentistry or something.
Oh, they're going to get hammered.
Yeah, and then more candy.
More candy on the 31st, trick or treat at the Blair Volunteer Fire Department in Harriman.
Yeah, again, and then that wraps it up. We appreciate them sending this in, but there's a women's conference.
Ladies Conference at the Baptist Church in Emory Heights on the 27th, and you need to register by the 15th.
Yeah, so again, if you can't get your candy fill in the next couple of weeks, you have some serious problems.
Then you're going to have to go see Ken and Mary and work off
Yeah,
that candy.
exactly, and then the dentist
better save your money on
fix
that
your
one.
teeth. But again, folks, please like, share our post, tell people that they can see all their things to do for Halloween. We did this just to try to help out the community.
A lot of info.
So that way everybody could go out and do stuff with their families. That brings us to birthdays, brought to you by Six Little Teacups in Chattanooga. They are good friends of ours. That's why we include them in the show. They're a little bit of a drive, but actually if you're on 58 in Kingston, you just head south and it's not just over a 30-minute drive and you're there. You can get your custom sweets. She has stuff pre-made, so you can just stop in there and get you something sweet to eat. Or if you're having a party, a business party, birthday parties, you name it, special occasion, Kim out there, she can make you a custom cake, custom cookies, custom sweets, you name it. So check them out. Check out their website or look them up on Facebook. So Monday birthdays.
On Monday, at the 16th, we have Oscar Wilde, was born in 1854.
Yeah, my friend Misha Redeker, celebrating on Monday. And then Tuesday.
You share a birthday with Rita Hayworth and Evel Knievel.
Yes.
And that includes Nolan Works, Ruth Bodine, and Sonny Meadows.
Yeah, and then on Wednesday.
Got George C. Scott and
Yeah.
Lee Harvey Oswald and Sharon Long and Joy Lawson rather.
Yeah, happy birthday to you guys. Thursday.
We got Evander Holyfield turned 60, and that includes Don Dowker and wife of Bigfoot, Beth Mead.
That's appropriate birthday timing.
Yeah.
And then Chloe Costas and Giovanna Freeman, who is the wife of Pastor Brent Freeman at Pathways in Sevierville, good friends of ours. So happy birthday to them on Friday.
You share a birthday with Mickey Mantle and Snoop Dogg. That includes Lisa Hill, Liz Yates, and Jason Duggar.
And then on Saturday,
You share a birthday with Carrie Fisher,
Princess
and,
Leia.
and a man who's pretty busy today,
I'd say.
Benjamin Netanyahu, and that includes Margaret Woods.
Oh, I'm sorry, Angel Leonard and Stephanie Holcomb. I looked away. Sunday.
You share a birthday with
Don't
Jeff
do it.
Goldblum, who's turning 70.
Yeah. Daniel Becker at WVLT, Karen and Brett Wedler. I'm not sure which one, but happy birthday to one of you guys. So again, that wraps up birthdays. That wraps up all of our things to do and our events. If you have an event, we will have a program again next week, which is just right before Halloween, before Halloween week. So we will do all these again, but there were so many Halloween things happening this week that we kind of made this our Halloween episode because it's kind of 2 weeks of candy. It's getting like Christmas, where Christmas actually takes like 2 months. Now Halloween is taking like a whole month. I think we just lack things to do. But hey, if you got something to do, events, functions, birthdays, special occasions, anything you want to get out to the public, this is how you do it.
Yeah, you can email us directly at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com. Don't forget the live part. Or, as always, the quickest, easiest, cheapest, and best method to getting hold of us is to message us on Facebook.
Yeah.
And we do have a money-back guarantee on this
That's
show.
right.
If we said something that's wrong, if we said something to offend anyone,
Yep.
or if we said something that you need to correct us on,
You get your money
you
back.
get your money back.
Yep.
And
It's
this
my
week,
week.
Scott
Yep.
is paying for the show. So
Yep.
message Scott there, and he will get you your money back.
Yeah, can't believe it. We actually got all of that into just over 30 minutes. Got to thank our friends Uzori. You hear the music in the background. They're still fighting for their freedom over there in Ukraine. Got to send our thoughts and prayers to them. But hey, wrapping up another week. Don't forget, share this episode with your friends. Tell them you got all the Halloween things to do. And tell them that they can always see all their events, things to do, birthdays, and weather right here on the Small Town Network.
If you're one of the people having one of those events, share this and get your word out.
That's right. So again, wrapping up another week here on Community News. So for everybody here at Small Town Network, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
I'm Howard Hall.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody. Happy Halloween. Eat that candy. And we'll see you next week.